Hi folks, welcome back to the Gummy Pan Advent Calendar, and it's day 18 today, and I've already looked at it and I've already done a lot of cutting. So I can't quite decide if this is a fox or a dog. So I have said it's a fox because I've looked at its bushy tail and it's got quite pointed ears. I did think it was a husky, but I suppose you could use it as is, but I think it's a fox, and because it's got quite a bushy tail and it's got pointed ears. So I've gone ahead and did some cutting, because that always helps, I find. And I have cut him out twice, or her out, and they really are cute. So you could do a couple, because I thought they were huskies, and I was thinking, oh, I could do a sled with the huskies, but I think there are foxes. So I'm going to colour them in, and I'll probably double that up and just use it as one. And then I've got this die that I've already cut out, which I thought I would use and put the fox somewhere here. I've got some other, this die cut is unbranded, so I'm going to do another one because it's quite flimsy on that paper. So this is the die cut, and it's just, as I say, it's unbranded. I've had it for ages. I just thought it would look quite nice. So, I mean, I do try and use the Gummy Pan dies where possible, but I'm just building up my stash of those, so I don't really have a lot, even though I'll have more now that I've got the Advent Calendar ones this year. So, unfortunately, as I say, I've not got that many. I only started really the beginning of this year, sort of buying them. Anyway, I won't waffle on. So that's that cut, and it just pops out quite easily. You just have to be careful with the lamp because it's quite thin. So just have to kind of tease it out gently, like so, and then just get my pokey tool because I don't want to break it. This is her bending it. There we go. Should come out now, I think. There we go. And then we can take that middle part out. And we can flatten this a bit more. And then what I want to do is cut it down to size as well. So just pop that away just now and get rid of all the wee bits that I don't need. So I'm going to cut it down to size. So this one I cut down to roughly, what's that, 3 and just over 3.5. So it's actually, is it 3.5? Just one 16th over 3.5 by roughly 4 3/4. So where's it going? Oh, it's underneath, isn't it? Right, so I'll do that again because I want to double these up. So I'm just going to chop that bit off just now. And so, what did I say? No, this way it was 9 roughly. Not quite, so I'm just spinning around it just now, and then hopefully I can marry it up with the other one. So might be a wee bit bigger. Yep. Yeah, slightly bit bigger, but I can fix that. I can fix that anyway. So what I wanted to do though for the back of this, I wanted to do a nice inked background. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my Distress Oxides and I'm going to make a dark night sky. So if I bring them back in, and I would like to use Uncharted Mariner and what else have I got? I wanted to use, that's two, might use some of the Salvaged Patina, and I've also got another ink that's a navy blue, which I might use as well from Stamping Up, because it's a nice dark colour. Now, I did have a Posca Pen somewhere. It might not be here, might have moved it. So I'm going to bring in my blending brushes. And I'm going to pop these to the side because I don't want them to get covered in anything. And I'll pop the dogs as well. I just wanted to do this background. So this is Lavinia Multifarious paper, which I like, card even, which I like to use. So I think I'm going to just come in with this one. Now there's been something leaking in here and it's all over my inks. So I'm trying to see what it is. I need to take them out. Oh, could be that Posca Pen actually. Shouldn't be though. I will check after, but yes, I took the last ink out and it was all covered as well, so I'll just wipe it away because I don't want any transfer to anything else. Just wipe my hands as well. So I'm just going to use this Night of Navy. Load up my brush, holding it on the top here so I've got lots of control, and then I'm just going to come in and do some down here and there. A little bit along there because that's probably all I'll need. And then I'll come in with this Uncharted Mariner. Now I should have popped something under here. So I'm just going to wipe this away. A minute. Pop this down on there. That's better. Then I'm coming in with Uncharted Mariner. I'm just kind of blending that with the Night of Navy as well. That. And then I'm going to come in with a wee bit of patina as well. And that's a slightly kind of greeny colour. So I'm just doing it off the page a bit so it's not too noticeable that I've added it. I'm just going into that centre area that I had left a bit. Just blend that into the other inks. And then roughly, so I just want to look, so roughly there's going to look like that, but I want to have, probably a yellowy bit as well. So I've got some squeezed lemon, squeezed lemonade even, not lemon. And I'm just going to go up onto here. So we've got a bit of a light aura there in the middle with the squeezed lemonade. So I'm now coming back in with my Night of Navy because I want to go around the edge quite dark, really make it quite dark. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of anyway, I want to get a little bit of water, and I'm just going to pop it into my hand here. Just give that a wee flick onto there. Like that, and that'll do. And then I want to just get a piece of, this is just an old ink cloth, pop it on there and then just peel it back, and that you'll get that kind of look. And then I'm going to just dry that because it's wet. Should be fine now. I'm just wondering if that Posca Pen's in there. Oh, what's that? It's leaking. It is. I found the one that's leaking. Anyway, I'll get to that just a bit shortly. I was just looking to see if that Posca Pen is there. It doesn't seem to be. Let's see. I wanted to do a few wee splatters. Oh, here we are. It's over here. So we've got this Posca Pen, and to make it, the liquid come out, you just need to give it a few presses down, like that. Okay, and then you just want to hit it off something like a block like this. And then that just gives you the effect of snow. There we go. Put that back. I'll just wipe this away. And then we can get on with putting the card together. So we'll just give this a wee dry as well with the gun, the heat gun. Oh. And then we'll bring this back in because we want to just have a look to see, so roughly there, I think, or we could go up slightly as well, so that's fine. So we now want to colour in our fox, so just put that to the side for a minute. And we want to colour our fox in with, not sure actually, we could do it with some pens, we could do it with some inks. I think we'll just do it with some pens because that's what we have available at the minute. So we'll just bring that messy bit of paper back out. And so I'm just really going to do one of them that will be coloured in, and the other one's going to just be a helper of stability. So I've got these two, so I'm just going to go around with my fine tip because it's slightly finer areas to do, and just on these kind of embossed pieces I'm going to do a few wee bits as well. Under his chin might be a wee bit darker, I think. And under there, oh, under there, probably be darker as well. That's it really, and then I'm just going to go over with this lighter colour and go over these areas. Just hopefully that will blend in nicely. Just watch his kind of, there's a wee kind of white area they usually have there, isn't there? So and a white bit on the tail. Or maybe I could cut that wee bit off for his face. For his face, for his bib. Just like that. As well. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll get my scissors. Where are they? And I'll cut this bit of tail off down here. I'll pop that on there, and then I'll chop this wee bit here, which is probably kind of white anyway. Let's see. Maybe up to about here somewhere. Get that bit off. See, that's like, it's maybe a bit too much. I'll just chop that down a bit. Oh, stuck in my nail now. So that's maybe too high up. Let's just go to there, to that line there, I think. There. Put that bit on there, because he does have a white kind of bib. Right, so let's just get my tweezers. Somewhere. They are in there somewhere. Yep, here we go. So a little bit on the tail. Glue. Where's our glue? Here's our glue. Just put it onto that bit of the tail. And then we can pop that over the top. And then this wee piece here. We can just put some glue on here. Actually, I think that should work. Maybe I've put it on too high. Yeah, I think it just actually goes there, doesn't it? Is that the wrong way around? No. It's the right way around. I just need to get rid of that glue that's on there. Oh dear. Let's just get rid of that. That's fine, we can just actually move it over. It's not quite in the right place, that's better. That's better, yeah, definitely. And then I can pop a little bit more colour onto the, just a bit above there. That's better. And then I'm just going to give them tiny wee bits of pink in his ears. Just a pinky bit there and a pinky bit there. And there we go. And then we will put them together. It just means I don't have his, but I've got his head and his feet and everything, so that'll work. So just pop him together with the glue. Just clean up all the areas. Get them all aligned. There we go. Doesn't he look smart? Let's put this away because it's a bit dazzling. Right, so I just need to get our card popped together now. So pop this away. There we go. Right, so let's cut this piece as well up to the size. So I was thinking of a 5x7 type card. So this is 5, but we need to do, I don't know why I put it that way, a sort of slightly smaller than 7, so put it at 6 3/4, or we might have to put it a bit less than that, so 6. Let's put it 6. We might need to just cut it a bit less, obviously, because we've got this. So just get this to the right kind of level. So we'll use this one as a guide to cut it into the right size. So we just want a tiny bit round the edge of this card. I'll put the measurements I've used in, but I'm not sure what they are just now. But I will go back and measure it, so that's actually 5 3/4 there, and then I've got so that's going to look like that. Okay, and then I need to get my base piece. I've also got a silvery piece I wanted to put at the back as well, just to give it a wee bit. So if we can just put a couple of marks where I'd probably cut it there. I'd probably cut it roughly there. So just putting a wee mark there, and just cut that as well. sorry for dazzling you, but I needed to cut it. So, pop that up here, and then we can kind of compile it together. So that will go under there, and that will go like that. And then we're going to put this on top, or vice versa. That there, and that on top. Okay, so just to give that a bit more rigidity, really. Right, so let's just pop some glue onto this bit. Use another piece of something to use a bit of craft card. So I'm just going to do it with this ink. So I'm just lining it up with the trees and the lamp. It doesn't really matter if there is a bit of an overlap, really, because it's okay as long as I get the lamp kind of in the right orientation. Not quite. Let's just take that apart. Not quite right. So I need to move this over very slightly to here. That's fine. Now it doesn't matter about the sides of the trees, and there's a wee bit showing. I'm going to cut it and make it look okay, because there's a bit obviously there that's overlapping, that I can just cut that off. Just square it up. That's fine, and then that's okay. The rest okay, and that's fine. It's got a tiny wee bit of that, and then we would put the lamp there and the wee fox just by the lamp. So we could actually colour the lamp in black as well, just so I might just do that. So I'm just going to go in here to the very bottom. Just go over the top like that. Just trying to get all the white bits I can see covered as well, because there's a few wee bits at the sides as well that need covered over. So just trying to go up that side and cover it as well. Like that. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. And then we'll pop this together. We need to get a card base. We need to get some white card, we need to cut this in half. I'll pop that over there just now. Pop some of these things out of the way. We're getting very busy on this table. Put Mr. Fox there. So we want it, what did I say, so what size was this? This was, we want it roughly like that, so 5. We'll do it at 5. We'll score it at 5. And then we can cut it to the other length. So we'll score it at 5. And we'll cut just to roughly here, which is just over 6, I think. And I'll just cut it to 5 here. There we go. Right, let's get these pieces put on. I might have to cut that again. I might have to cut this slightly, very slightly. So, oh. I never really measure things that much. Always eyeball it. I've always done that. So that's why I find it hard to give out measurements, because I don't tend to do that. So I'm just cutting a tiny more bit off of there at the bottom because it looked like it was too big. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. I will put the measurements in anyway. Right, so we want that to go next. So let's just get this all glued on, and then we will be finished. There we go. Not to dazzle you too much, and I got awful kind of finger marks on it, but luckily it's going to be covered with this, so that'll be okay. Won't see it. There we go. Let's just turn that round and place that on there. That's straight, not quite, that's better. And then we want to just pop this on as well. So I'm just going to do it flat. I could do it with pads, but I'm just doing it flat today. Okay. And then I'm just going to put Mr. Fox here. Oh, before I do that, I've got something else I want to do a bit of splatting with. This link of Stella pen. So just a little bit of, well, might just do some of the white pieces, like the trees. Actually, that might be better than splatter. Just gives them a bit of something else. And on this side as well. I was going to splatter, but I think I'll just quickly go over the branches of these tree. And a little bit down here as well. Just give the illusion of something else, snow perhaps. And I'll do a wee bit inside of the lamp as well. Try not to get it on the lamp. Black. There we go. And then we'll just pop him on as well. I thought there, you could go there. Don't think you'll be going there. I think I'm just going to pop them on here, just at the base of the lamp, like that. And that's my D18 card. So I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I look forward to seeing you again for day 19. Bye for now.